Hi guys, this is Chris from Critters Rehatched, and welcome back to 31 Krites of Halloween, and today's topic, the top 5 moments from Critters. Number 5, Power of the Night. That's right, the hit song from the soundtrack, which is sung and performed by the character himself, Ugg, who turns into Johnny Steele. Now, the thing about this is the song itself was written and performed by Terrence Mann specifically for this movie. The music video that you see in the movie was staged and choreographed by them as well, just for the movie. It was all filmed specifically just for the film, which is really, really cool. Not a lot of movies make a song or soundtrack or a music video specifically for a movie. This song, however, is one of the highlights of the film. It is one of the most noted things that people talk about when they remember Critters. They say, "Oh, the Power of the Night song," or they talk about Power of the Night, and then it reminds them of Critters. And it's just an essential part of the movie because it is everything 80s. Like, you can't get more 80s than Power of the Night, and it just represents Critters so much, and it makes it at number 5. Coming in at number 4, alternate ending. That's right, there's an alternate ending that is specifically found on the DVD of Critters. You can get it on the first original DVD or on the 4 film sets. As long as you have the first movie in, you can get the alternate ending. The reason this makes my top 5 list is because not only do you get to have the original ending that you see in the movie that you love, but there's an additional scene. You get extra. It's more than what you've already seen. You get double of what you want. So not only do we get the full movie, we get an extra little bonus scene that I absolutely love, and it's fantastic. And it kind of shows you what the original plan was, because the house is blown up. It goes through all the rubble of the blown up house, the rubble of the garage, and into where you see the Critters' eggs. So it's a little bit different, and it makes it really cool to see what way they were going with the movie. You can check it out on YouTube as well, the Critters Rehatched YouTube page. Number 3, the Critters montage sequence. That's right, there's a scene at the very end of the movie where all the Critters start attacking things in the house, destroying pillows and stuffed animals, and it plays with a song from the soundtrack called the Critter Skitter over top of it, and it lasts just a minute or so, and it's really, really cool. It shows all the critters being destructive and funny, and there's even one sequence whenever there's a critter that eats an E.T. doll, and it makes reference to Dee Wallace's character, Helen Brown, in the movie, because she played the mom in E.T. So it's just really cool to see the montage, and a lot of people actually know the Critter Skitter song as well. They see it and they recognize it from Critters, and then they also make the joke about the E.T. doll and Dee Wallace Stone. So that's just another reason why this movie is so awesome. Number 2, bounty hunters. The bounty hunters are one of the main part of this movie. If it wasn't for the bounty hunters, this movie wouldn't be anything really except for just the critter effects. But the bounty hunters bring so much more to this movie because they bring an extra added 2 characters that are just awesome. They bring in Ugg and Lee. That's right, Ugg Lee. Anyways, Ugg transforms into Johnny Steele, and Lee stays his no-face for a little bit of the movie, and then transforms into various characters throughout. He transforms into one of the deputies. He transforms into one of the preacher. He transforms into Charlie, and then he decides that he likes Charlie, so he stays the Charlie form for a while. And Charlie was one of my favorite characters. To see him in that role and into more of the movie made it that much more enjoyable for me. So that's why the bounty hunters added to the film makes my number 2 list. Number 1, fuck. That's right, guys, fuck. That's the number 1 moment in the entire Critters movie. Not just one of my favorite moments. There's a lot more moments that I love more than this, but I feel like this movie is something that people love to see. That's one of the things that they quote a lot from the movie, they talk about from the movie, that's their favorite moment. So I went ahead and added this at number 1 just because it is so funny and so fun, and it adds something extra to the movie. At one of the scenes, the critters are starting to attack the house. They're approaching the house further, and the Brown family is almost like they're trapped. They have nowhere to go. And finally, Bradley Brown opens up the bedroom or the living room door, lets him in, lets the rest of the family in, and the critters they have a little conversation with each other. They say, "Oh no, they have weapons." And one of the other critters looks over and says, "So what?" And Helen Brown opens the door, fires her shotgun, blasts one of the critters into pieces, and the other critter goes, "Fuck!" and then rolls away. So it's just a hilarious scene. I'll laugh every time I see it. I know a lot of other people do. And that's the reason why Fuck has made the #1 spot for Critters Top 5. What are your all's top 5 moments from the entire Critters, from the first Critters movie? I'll be doing more of these later on. That is Critters Top 5. Let me know in the comments down below your top 5. Was I right about some of these? If not, what would you add to it? So thank you guys for watching, and check back again tomorrow. See ya.